Good morning. My name is Ayana, and welcome to Thrive and Be Whole. That is my business. I am a personal and professional development coach. And if that's too wordy, you can just refer to me as a health and wellness coach. What I do is I help people with self care, and I provide individual coaching for health and wellness needs. I speak to groups, I speak at different events, conferences, and I'm really passionate about self care. So that's what these videos will all be about. So I'm so happy that you're here today looking at this video, and I invite you to come back and look at more videos in the future. I also invite you to look at my Facebook page because every day I post different inspirational content on there. I also have a blog, and there will be a link to that below this video. For today, what we're going to be talking about is why are we as a society so obsessed with aging? Why are we so obsessed with getting older? Because really, now that I'm hitting my early 30s, I'm 32, I'm going to say it because I think we should all claim our age and be proud of it. But, our society is really, really youth obsessed. It's a little disgusting. Every time you turn on the TV, there's commercials about how to get this wrinkle to go away and how to get these crow's feet to disappear. And, you know, are you getting older? Take Viagra or take this and no diss to all of those various products if you feel like that's what you need to help get your confidence going a little bit, but why are we so dependent on it? Aging is a natural process, it's a natural part of life. And just so you have a little background on where I come from, I'm African American and I'm also Haitian American. And in Haiti, I was always brought up to revere my elders and because of the wisdom that they have and to listen to my elders. So for me, getting older is just a natural part of life. Although the more you watch TV, the more you look at magazines and surround yourself in this society, it's very easy to get caught up in all of that BS. So how do we kind of cancel out that noise? Because really for me, as I'm getting older, I'm content. The older I get, the more and more content I'm getting with myself, the more and more wisdom I have. I'll just share a couple of my own growth process. I wrote a blog yesterday that you should check out on my website. It's called 5 Reasons Why I Wouldn't Go Back to 21 If You Paid Me. Okay, and those 5 reasons were because in my early 20s, I was very insecure. I had a lot of insecurities about my body, about my place in life, my love life. Oof, hot mess. So not to say that like all of my love life problems have disappeared because I'm magically in my 30s, but I just don't have the same drama that I had in my early 20s because of my immaturity and also because of my insecurities. So you can read more about that on my blog. I won't go into too much detail here, but there was abuse, cheating, yelling at each other, just all those things that happen when you're young and when you don't know really what you're doing. Also, no money. Can you talk about the financial instabilities? Hello, okay. So, for me, not to say that I'm rolling in the dough now. I'm a teacher, but I'm definitely more financially stable. I budget, so I know what's coming in, what's going out. I pay more attention to all those things. Did not in my 20s. Thought I could outrun a bill. Okay, hopefully I'm not the only person on here who's done that. So, again, you can check out my blog for more details about that. Oh, and then finally, another thing that I didn't do in my 20s that I now do was really appreciating my life in a new way. My philosophies about, what do I have a good life? I used to think that I was doomed or cursed or that I had a bad life. And now I realize that that's actually not what's going on, that everyone's life has ups and downs and peaks and valleys, but that it's all in how we respond to it. So that's wisdom that's come with me over time. And so these are just a couple of the lessons I talk about in that blog yesterday. So again, I'll put a link to it below. I invite you to go take a look and see more in detail some of the lessons I've learned. But I can't trade that in for youth. It's just not worth it. I was a hot mess. So again, magical time in my 20s, great. But would I go back there to live? No, thank you. So what is it, when we're all obsessed with this anti-aging craze, we got to really check ourselves and see, and really try to work on our self-love, because when we obsess about anti-aging, it really causes a lot of stress. It has negative impacts on our self-esteem, and who needs all that? We spend thousands on plastic surgery. You know, if we really do the inner work on ourselves to love ourselves, we can save ourselves a lot of time, heartache, and money. And it's really sad that our society doesn't help us, doesn't emphasize that, and really causes a lot of these self esteem issues. So, if you're dealing with any anti aging issues, and what's weird to me is that I also find people who are my age in their early 30s and in their late 20s dealing with these things. If you're dealing with any self esteem issues coming from anti aging, just know that it is not you. It is our society that is putting that pressure on you, okay? You are beautiful, you are worthy, you are loved, okay? And just the more you work on accepting those messages about yourself, the better off you'll be, okay? So, once again, thank you for taking the time with me. Just a little mini sit down so we could talk about these issues. I, again, invite you to check out my website. I have blog posts every week. Link to that is below. I also invite you to check out my Facebook page because I post inspirational messages on there daily. Also, I will be posting videos on here every week, okay? And if you're wondering why I'm in workout gear, let me just tell you one other thing. I believe in working out every day, yes. And when I say working out, take the pressure off of working out, okay? This is just doing some type of movement every day for 30 minutes. If you like to walk, walk. If you like to run, which I do, but only once a week, then run. If you like to dance, then dance. If you like Pilates, do Pilates. If you just like to jump up and down and scream out of joy for 30 minutes, do that, but just do something. So most of my videos you'll see will be after I've just done a workout because that's when I feel at my best and most refreshed, okay? I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you for taking the time to stop by my page. See you later.